Hello dear student, in previous video we study statement of Pythagoras theorem, then triplet of Pythagoras or a Pythagorean triplet. Then we study properties of 30 60 90 degree triangle and 45 45 90 degree triangle. Today we are going to study similarity and right angle triangle, means correlation between right angle triangle and its similarity. So let us study first its statement. The statement is, in a right angle triangle, see here we require one right angle triangle. If the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse, here suppose AC is a hypotenuse, so I am drawing this altitude from its opposite vertex. So suppose BD is their altitude. So altitude means a perpendicular drawn from its opposite vertex. So this statement is our given point. So these are our given points. So here I write, in right angle triangle, here I sketch triangle PQR, major angle Q is equal to 90 degree, and this segment QS, which is altitude, segment QS is perpendicular on hypotenuse PR. Let's move to prove. Then the two triangles formed are, here there are two triangles newly formed, these two triangles. So these new triangles are similar to the original triangle. It is similar with its original triangle and to each other also. So let us create its one by one correspondency. Here I am taking first triangle, our original triangle PQR. So here I write the name of this triangle PQR. Then select this upper one triangle. It quietly looks like this. So in this triangle, this angle S is 90 degree. So let us create one by one correspondency. The name of first triangle is triangle PQR. Always take 90 degree at middle position. Similar with triangle. Now let us create one by one correspondency. First take 90 degree. 90 degrees here. So in original triangle, the 90 degrees at middle position. So here I am writing down this 90 degree at middle position. Then in both triangle, angle P is a common angle. This angle P is a common angle. So I am taking this angle P at first position because here P is in on first position. So therefore the remaining vertex will go on third position. So here I create this statement. Now let's move to the second statement in this lower triangle. The name of this triangle is QRS. So in this triangle, angle S is a measure of 90 degree. So in triangle, this triangle PQR is similar with, let us create its one by one correspondency. First take 90 degree. So 90 degree is here at second position. Then go for common angle. So common angle is R. So R is at third position. So the remaining angle is Q, which will go on first position. So this is the one by one correspondency, and from this we can write this statement also. So here is one trick I am showing you. Always start from the name of main triangle is PQR. Then take this angle from name of the second similar angle is from point P as Q, and then again start from this Q as R. So you will get these three statements. Let's start its proof. So here I choose first equation, first statement. In this two triangle, here I write 90 degree. First name is PQR and the second name is PSQ. So these two triangles are congruent, both are 90 degree. Then go for common angle. In first triangle, the name of angle P is QPR, and in second this small triangle QPS. So here I write common angle. We get here two angles congruent. Therefore, by using this angle test, here I create this one by one correspondency. Let us create it. Here I write the name of first triangle PQR. Then I go for this 90-degree angle. This angle Q is congruent with S. So here I write on second position. Then this angle P is congruent with P. So here P is here at first position. So here I write at first. So the remaining point will go on third position on the remaining space. So our first statement is proved. This is our equation number 1. Now go for equation number 2, statement number 2. In this two triangle, again these two angles are 90 degree, angle PQR, and the second angle is QSR. Then observe common angle. Common angle is PRQ, and in that small lower triangle SRQ. These two angles are common. So here I write these common angles. Then by using angle test, these two triangles are similar. Let us create its one by one correspondency. First I write PQR as it is. Then here I select angle Q is congruent with angle S. So Q is at second position. So here I write at this congruent angle at second position. Then angle R is congruent with R. So here R is at third. So write down at third. So the remaining point will go on first position at empty position. So from equation 1 and 2, this here you can see in equation 1 and 2, triangle PQR, it's means in both equations left hand side is same, therefore their right hand side is also same. So from equation 1 and 2 we get this equation 3. So from equation 1, 2 and 3 we can use transitivity property. So therefore these three triangles are congruent with this one by one correspondency. So our target, to prove these statements are proved. Let us study one more important theorem, theorem of geometric mean. So here the statement is, in a right angle triangle, the perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse, in this figure is this one, which is altitude, from the opposite vertex is the geometric mean. This altitude is a geometric mean of, it is geometric mean of the segment which are divided into two parts. That is hypotenuse is divided into two parts. So this is the geometric mean. So let us write down all this concept, or let us convert this statement into diagram. So here I suppose take this, here we required one right angle triangle. Suppose PQR is a right angle triangle. Here in this equation, or in this diagram, you can see ABC, the name is given. So draw one altitude to the hypotenuse, suppose S. So in this figure, this QS is a geometric mean, which is equal to, it divides this hypotenuse PR into two parts. So therefore it is called geometric mean. So here I write all this concept in this given point. In this triangle ABC, major angle B is equal to 90, and this statement is very important. Segment or altitude BD is perpendicular on AC. So always start from, to prove this statement, always start from this altitude. So write down altitude square, that is BD square, is equal to, now look at hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is divided into two parts, that are AD and DC. So take its product, means multiplication. So this is our to prove. Now from this previous theorem we just study similarity and right angle triangle. So similarity in right angle triangle, from this property we can create this statement. So let us create it first. Here I am hiding it. First write down the name of actual triangle, which is ABC. So here I write down the name of first actual triangle ABC. Always write 90 degree at middle position. Then I just gave you one trick. Start from point A, D, B. So the name of second triangle is triangle ADB. So you can see here 90 degree. These two angles are 90 degree and angle A is common angle. Now again move from point B to D and to C. So the next name will create triangle BDC. So here also you can see this is 90 degree angle D and angle C is common angle here. So this is the similarity in right angle triangle. Now select second and third triangle. So here I write down these two triangles which are similar. Now write down their corresponding side. Their corresponding sides in same ratio. So here I write this statement. Now here I required BD. So BD is in first ratio and in second ratio also. So here I select first and second ratio. Here I just changed his name DB as BD. So when you cross multiply, you will get this BD into BD, BD square. Take this on another hand side. So here our to prove this statement is proved. Therefore this altitude BD in this figure, this altitude BD is a geometric mean of segment AD and segment DC. Let's solve one numerical on it. Sometimes these some questions this diagram may not be given, so you have to use this statement. If angle is 90 and from this angle you can see one segment is drawn, segment EG. It is a perpendicular on hypotenuse. It is perpendicular on hypotenuse. Therefore by using this statement also you can use this geometric mean theorem. So let us read it first. In triangle DEF, angle E is equal to 90 degree and segment EG is perpendicular. Here you can see segment EG is perpendicular on hypotenuse DF. Some measures are given and here we have to find out length of EG. That means the measure of altitude or the measure of geometric mean. So these are the given points. Here I use this geometric mean theorem. Then this statement we can create or apply this geometric mean theorem in this diagram. So in this diagram EG is the geometric mean, so take square of it, which is equal to product of two parts of hypotenuse. So one part is DG and second part is here GF. So this is the statement. Here I write. Now next step, substitute values. Here we required only value of EG, so here I am taking square root on both sides. You will get this statement. Now you can see 25 and 16 both are square number. So without multiplying I am just square rooting it. So 5 into 4 which is equal to 20. Now suppose these values here. These values you can see it is directly square numbers. Sometimes it may not be square numbers. For example 24 and 35. So these are not square number. So at that time you cannot write this step. So at that time you have to multiply it. You will get some statement and try to find out its factors. Or you can keep it as it is also, but try to find out its factor, so you will get answer in this format. So that's it in this video. See you in the next video.